all and welcome back to my English Classes Online Intermediate level. Today's lesson is all about expressing future with time clauses. Like we've done in other videos, time clauses just show us the time in a sentence and give us an idea of that. So we have some good examples, so let's get started. Alright, so let's have a look at these two sentences. Both of them are already in future tense. We will eat dinner and my father will come home. These are our two sentences. Now, when we combine them, we can see that we've used our time clause, which is when in this case. We will eat dinner when my father comes. Our second sentence is no longer in future tense because after a time clause, we always just have simple present tense. That's a rule that you can remember. Again, here we have two sentences. I will call you and I will go home. Now we're combining them with our time clause, which here is after. I will call you after I go home. So I will call you after I go home. We do not have our will for future tense after our time clause. So I cannot say I will call you after I will go home. Not correct. Okay, so let's have a look at some more examples. Here we have, before they come here, they will buy some dessert. Now, in this sentence, our two parts have been swapped around, and that's okay. But the sentence that follows right after our time clause, which is before, you can see is in simple present tense, and after that we have they will buy some dessert. That is in future tense. So we're allowed to do that. That's okay. In our next example, I will wait until you finish your work. So I will wait, that is future tense. Until is our time clause or time word. You finish your work is in simple present tense, no longer in future tense. As soon as you call me, comma, I will send the documents. This is kind of like our first example. As soon as can be seen as our time clause or our time phrase in this sentence. And all we've done here is swap the two in different places. So it's still the same sentence. The first bit is in our simple present tense and our second part is in future tense. I will send the documents. Our last example, while I'm staying in London next week, comma, I'm going to visit all the museums. So while is our time clause or time phrase at the start of our sentence. So the sentence following right after it is not in future tense, it's in present continuous tense. After the comma, we again have our future tense. So our sentence is opposite, but it still works the same way. Alright, so now let's have one last look at time clauses used in the different tenses just before we look at it used in the future tense. Starting with present tense, after I wake up every day, comma, I wash my face. Both parts of our sentence, before the comma and after, are in simple present tense. After I woke up yesterday, I washed my face. Here, for past tense, both parts of our sentence are in past tense as well. So there's no changes from with present tense. Now let's have a look at our future tense version. Here's where things start to change a bit. After I wake up tomorrow, I will wash my face. So after our time clause, the sentence that follows it is in simple present tense. And then after the comma, we have our future tense. Remember, this can also be swapped around. So I can have my future tense first, and then after, and then I'll have my present tense. It's possible. Or you can have it this way too. And there you have it. Expressing the future with time clauses is pretty simple. All you have to do now is practice, do the activities, and I will see you in our next video. Bye bye.